Concealers are supposed to be your secret weapon, but yours is betraying you. I understand. Don't worry, come, let me teach you the reason why your concealer is causing your makeup to look worse than better. We all know that concealers are supposed to hide your flaws and not create them. I'm going to be listing few reasons why your concealer is causing your makeup to look worse than better. Number one is using the wrong shade of concealer to do your makeup. I don't get it. How can you use concealer that is like 5 shades lighter than your skin complexion to do your makeup? Do you even know why we use concealer on the face? We conceal to cover imperfections and to brighten the under eyes. And when we say brightening the under eyes, it means making your under eyes look more awake, youthful, and refreshed. Not to make you look like a bucket of white paint. You should use concealers that is like 1 or 2 shades lighter than your complexion to conceal your under eyes. Any concealer that is too light under your eyes is definitely going to create gray and ashiness under your eyes. And if you eventually use a concealer that is too dark under your eyes, do you know what will happen? You can never achieve the reason why we are concealing the face in the first place. That is brightening the under eyes to make it look refreshed, youthful, and awake. You can never achieve those things. So what's the reason why you're concealing? It's as if you just put foundation there. So you cannot use concealer that is too dark or concealer that is too light under your eyes. It has to be 1 or 2 shades lighter than your skin complexion. Number 2, applying too much concealer. See, I used to say this on my YouTube video. The under eyes has a very thin layer. It doesn't need too much product. The only thing that needs to go under the eyes is just your moisturizer or an under eye cream. Sometimes I even advise my students to avoid applying foundations under the eyes because that way you minimize the amount of product that goes under the eyes. If there is no reason for you to color correct under the eyes, do not color correct. Once you apply too much concealer under the eyes, it's definitely going to crease. You should apply little amount of concealer under your eyes. Blend it out. Little is more. Another thing I'm going to talk about now is not moisturizing the under eyes. There is no way your concealer is going to be gently glide on the skin if there is no hydration there. You cannot be applying concealer. Concealer is a little bit tacky. You cannot be applying your concealer under the eyes that is dry. If you want your concealer to glidely blend under the eyes, you should make sure that the under eyes is hydrated. Another thing is, do not mattify the under eyes. What we are trying to achieve in the under eyes is hydration, moisturizing, and not mattifying. So make sure that anything that is a mattifying product or even any primer at all does not get in the under eyes. The only product that is required for you to put in the under eyes is just your moisturizer and an eye cream. Another point I'm going to talk about here is not blending properly. Poor blending causes your concealer to crease, have harsh lines, look patchy, and messed up. Some people make this mistake of blending the concealer with a very dry beauty blender or even a wet beauty blender. If you're using a beauty blender to blend, it should be in a damp form. That means you have wet the beauty blender, squeeze out all the available waters in it, and then dry it up with a tissue paper and then use it at that. It should be damp, soft. If your beauty blender is not in that form, then there is no way you can achieve a seamless blend. When you do these few things that I just listed, your concealers will stop causing your makeup to look worse than better. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm going to see you next Tuesday. Bye.